Okay, so I was told to talk to you? It feels weird. What feels weird? To be almost out of magic? Do you know that we all used to be lumps of clay? Holy. Oh. Man, that's terrible. Damn. We all have a finite amount of magic in us, and when that gets exhausted, we turn back into that clay. What? We're not sad about it. We're doing something to help keep everyone safe. Isn't that what everyone wishes for in their lives? To be needed? I feel better thinking that way. I'm sure the rest of my sisters do too. I'm sorry if I was mean to you. I honestly wish I knew why I don't like you. I hope you'll forgive me. Thank you. I'm sure Sabina appreciates what you've done for it. Man! She turned into a lump of clay. Whoa. That's awful. Alright, so that was that. Okay. I guess I'll go check on the snowman now. I guess it's this one? I hope so, but what am I supposed to do with you? I don't get this. Alright, I guess I'll figure out? I don't know. Okay, let's leave for once. Yeah. So, I guess we're going this direction? Forgotten paths, huh? Okay. What's that? Oh, I must have dropped this a while ago when I came to explore this place. Is it yours? No, it belonged to a life I had before this one. It was one of my daughter's ribbons. Do you have a daughter? I may have had her a bit earlier than I could have liked, but yes, I loved her nonetheless. Sorry, I didn't mean like that. Don't worry about it. What happened? Oh, it appears to have changed. I've heard this before. I just didn't think my daughter's ribbon would react this way. What is it? Apparently, this island has the ability to perceive memories, and when one is strong enough, the item that triggered the memory changed. Makes the memory tangible so one can watch the memory without the fuzziness associated with a person's memory. Could you mind if I took it with us? I don't mind. It doesn't look that big. Thank you, Prince Snow. Do you have a daughter? Man, and you look so young. Okay, let's watch your memory guess. It's this one. My husband died after we arrived on this island. My parents died en route with the rest of the elderly. All I had left was my daughter, Anastasia. Oh. We buried my husband and parents in the plot of land right off the cave we had left our jeep at. My daughter couldn't stop crying. I could do nothing to get rid of this pain. When we were invited to stay at the castle town, I stayed with Dominic and Maryland, who had lost both their children. I don't think Maryland ever recovered from that. One day, the king and queen paid us a visit. They asked me to take up my spear and protect the shrine that led up to their sepulcher. I had no idea what that was, but I declined. I told them that I had just lost my husband and my parents. I couldn't live in Anastasia here all alone. They kept trying to convince me. My husband and I were the best guard they had ever had. They knew I could do this. Again, I refused. I could not leave my daughter here. They left then, very much displeased. I didn't care. My days as their guard were over. They allowed our kingdom to burn to the ground and allowed so many lives to be lost. I wasn't going to willingly give up the only thing I had left. The next morning, I awoke and something fell off. The town sounded happier than from outside my window. I got up and went to look for Anastasia. She was dressed to go outside, and she looked a great deal happier. I asked her where she was going. She looked at me, a confused look on her face, and asked, "Do I know you?" I was stunned. I couldn't even reply. She left and went to play with a little boy, Theodore, I think, and called him her brother. Everyone in town acted differently, as though we hadn't just lost our loved ones, as though we were back on the mainland. It was the king and queen. I knew it. They came back later that day, with these smiles on their lips. Now I had no strings attached to me. I could do what they asked. Anastasia could be taken care of by Dominic and Maryland and treated as their daughter. The king and queen made everyone forget, except me, because I had a job to do. And I did the only thing I could do. I agreed. I took up my spear again, and they led me to the shrine. I could guard the sepulcher's entrance for them. Every time I think back to this, all I can think is that I should have tried harder. I should have thanked the king and queen for manipulating me like that, taking away my daughter, just so they had someone to guard the sepulcher. After I lost my husband and my parents when we arrived here, I was tired of hardship. My little girl was depressed, and I couldn't make her happy. When they had changed her memories without my consent, I thought, maybe this is for the better. She won't remember her father dying. But now, learning that the king and queen used us all as nothing more than their pawns, I just want my daughter back. But I can't keep thinking of the past. My husband and my parents died. I can't change that. But I can still protect my daughter. Perhaps she will remember me now. Man. This place is so fucked up. Jeez. Sure. Okay. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? It's been such a long time. I don't remember anymore. Is it you? Of course it isn't you. Why would it be you? Richard! I don't know what the hell to do! Man! Hey! Hey! What am I supposed to do? Vera? Yeah. Oh, I didn't really want to ask about this, but alright, let's see what you have to say. Astra's merely a witness. She was handy because she had no ties to Sabine because her parents died before we all escaped in his jeep. I know that if she dies, whatever seal in me gets out, but what if I outlive her? That's another reason that her demon was summoned. While he helps her with nightmares, her lifespan has been tied to his. Demons always live longer than we do, so it's very likely she'll outlive you by about 100 years, or more depending on her demon. She'll probably stop aging soon as well as a result. Does she know that? I'm sure her demon will fill her in if he hasn't already. Is there anything else? What was the Sepulcher originally, before my parents hit up there? The original King's Paradise. It's very vague, but that's all I know. I tried reading his notes about it, but it sounded more like a madman's rather than an intellectual. A theory that Richard came up with was that perhaps it was for his whole kingdom and not just for himself. But then what happened to his kingdom? We just don't know. Were my parents always like this? Snow. When our kingdom was destroyed back on the mainland, I think something in your parents snapped. I didn't know your parents well, but it was apparent that something changed in both of them when we arrived. Time always changes people, Snow. I'm sorry we put you through that. We're always here for you, Snow. Don't forget that. Okay. That didn't help at all, but that was interesting. It was interesting nonetheless. Okay. I guess so. Okay, so apparently I should come here. Let's go. Do this. Thank you, Astra. Here? So there should be that. Oh, I wonder where this had disappeared to. Can flowers even grow here? It didn't grow here. When I was a kid, I picked it and I've had it ever since. What happened? Oh, this must be what the auntie told me about. Do you mean about how memories can turn into something tangible? Yes. Do you mind if we take it with us? Sure, it doesn't look that big. Thank you, Snow. Maybe if you're interested, I can show you what memory it is. Sure, let's look at that. Yeah, it's a key item. Man. I've been cooped up in this tower and I'm starting to hate it. Yeah, Queen Lena told me this is important, that I'm helping keep the kingdom safe, but I'm just tired of this. Cold stone walls all around me. I can't see my friends. Snow always falling outside. I know I sound petulant, but you'd be mad too. I told Auntie and NaNoRenO this and they frowned. Though it's not their fault. I probably made them feel as though it was. Auntie put me to bed and told me he'd come up with something. The next morning, Auntie and NaNoRenO were a bit excited. More excited than I had ever seen them. They'd come up with a plan to take me to some place warm and with flowers as a short visit. I was so happy though. Of course, they reminded me it might not work, but I was happy to try anything. Alright, no peeking, Astra. Yes, it'll ruin the surprise if you do. Keep those eyes shut. But I already know the surprise. Just do as we say. Ariel, don't be gone long, alright? I'm not sure if the Queen was going to visit today or not. I won't. Are you ready, Astra? I was born ready! And don't fidget. I don't want to end up dropping you. Okay. You can open your eyes now. Oh my gosh. This is real, right? I'm not sure where it is, but yeah, it's real. This is amazing! Yeah, go on and play for a bit. I need to rest for a few. Ari was a little tired, so I think we stayed longer than he had intended. Carrying someone while he teleported takes a lot out of him, I guess. But it was amazing. I don't think I'll ever forget this. Our world really is wonderful. I just wish Seville looked this beautiful. All of that is hidden under the snow. That was perhaps the happiest memory of my childhood. He and Ariel really went out of their way just to make me smile. When Ariel returned with me, Queen Lena was there, and instantly she took me away from Ariel and smacked him, yelling about how dare he tried to spirit me away. All he was there for was to stabilize and pacify my dreams. He and Ariel promised to never do it again. But the following day, he and Ariel linked their thoughts so Ariel could keep taking me and Henty could warn Ariel when the Queen was near. Up until I was 16, Ariel was able to take me away. By then I had grown too tall for him to safely get us back and forth. But that's okay. All those memories I have of that, I'm feeling so happy that they could do that for me. That's cute. Okay, so apparently they actually said to come here, but since it was such a long time I didn't remember at all, so yeah. Alright, the spell we need should be with the scrolls on that shelf. Do you remember where you put it, Ariel? Not really. It probably got shoved to the back since we never had the reason to use it. Whoa, what is this thing? It's an astrolabe. You can keep track of the stars from here. I don't have the best eyesight for it, but if you look close enough, you can faintly see the stars. This is how you guys keep watch of all the stars? Do you think there's one at the Western Tower? As far as I remember, there is. Ah, here it is! Here you go, Snow. Alright. We can actually steal stars now. The spell's called star stealing? Don't ask me. I didn't name it. I think your advisor got it from the Western Tower a long time ago. I hope it works then. Some of the star charts from there were really off. Are we ready to head off then? Oh, I almost forgot. Ariel, you should go back to Sabine and help them look for that ship. What? I think I could be more useful near you. Not right now. You're still tired from that teleportation and you can't hide that from me. If you come with us, you're liable to burn yourself out. She's right, you know. Are you sure? Very sure. We'll be fine, don't worry. Whatever you say. Do you just want me to help them find that ship? You probably know the island better better than any of them, so just do what you can. Alright, I'll drop the barrier on the path to the western towers so you can get to it without a problem. I almost forgot to put them up there. Just save me the war and stay out of harm's way. Alright, let's get moving. Bye, Ariel. Bye. So I guess now I can actually go to the bath thingy or whatever. That's great. So here we go. So does it work now? Great! Okay.